Hello and welcome to another one podcast.
We have a Patreon. It's one of the best Patreons in the game.
By best, it's more of us.
Hundreds of hours of content. There's specials on there.
Three
specials. 2 live shows. It's one of the best Patreons around. You won't regret it. Sign up. £3 a month. That's all it fucking is.
I can't promise you it's one of the best or the most valuable, but if you enjoy us,
I think it is.
It's the only way to guarantee this carries on.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So
Genuinely.
It's up to you. Would you like this podcast to carry on? If the answer to that question is yes, then why not part with 75p a week by signing up to our Patreon?
Patreon.com/another one podcast. Sign up to it. You don't even have to enjoy the content that's on there.
You don't even have to watch it.
No.
Just
sign up.
75p a week,
yeah,
so that you get your public episode every week, guaranteed. Because if it drops below a certain level, it will stop.
75p a week.
The minute this costs us money again, it's gone.
Yeah, and it's
barely even.
So, please,
for the love of God,
yeah, please. Now it's beyond a joke. Now there's only one podcast that needs the money, and that's ours. We're absolutely brassic, and we've got the most outgoings, like dependents.
Another one.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 167 of Another One podcast. Me, Simon Wozniak, Rob Thomas, co-host, and joining us today, solo guest, third time.
Is it? Second time, I think. I know I've definitely been on for...
You've been on before, definitely, yeah.
I remember I was just there for about half an hour, zoned the fuck out.
Right.
And you were like, tell us about your mum.
Faizan, Shah, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
You just sticking with Faizan, Shah, ha, ha. Are you just going to go to Faizan, Shah?
No, I'm just
now you're taking it seriously. You're going to change your handle.
No, I'm just going to keep it with that because it's like, what's the alternative? Because like everyone has it as comedy or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like stand up or something.
Yeah.
I just went Shah, ha, ha, kind of works. And like also when I ask somebody to follow me, it just sounds funny when I say it.
Yeah, and they're going to find you by Shah, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. There's not that many others, you know what I mean?
Yeah, can't be that many Faizans either. Is Faizan popular?
No, not really. Not even like for Asians. So yeah.
Liking the specs.
Thanks, mate.
When did you get them? Are they new? Or are you trying to get them through?
Not really. Basically, I went to the opticians and I was like, I want people to, the moment they see me, I want them to think I'm going to overanalyze their relationship with their dad.
Right.
And then offer him weed afterwards. Right?
Okay.
So he was like, yo, I got these in the back for you. So I like them. They do make me look a bit psychologist-y, though.
I like them.
Yeah.
What glasses? I'm trying to think back to the ones you had before.
I'd like square ones. I've got
thin. They were
I've
thin, weren't they?
well. Yeah.
We just rolling with them now.
I'm going to find this really funny is these are fake.
They're not fake.
They're fake.
They're fake.
Glasses.
You hang on. All your glasses are fake.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That's what upset me, that. Vanity specs.
Yeah, man.
Why?
I just like them. It's like the way they look on my face.
Do you ever gig without specs?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I've seen you without specs.
Like you know, it's not a thing where like I have to wear them on stage. It's not like, oh shit.
Do you ever wish you had bad eyes so that they weren't?
Never that.
No.
I'm so glad, but like, you know, obviously.
You don't want to be weaker, do you? We don't wish bad eyes.
Yeah, I know, but like I do like with being able to wear.
You're comparing to someone who like wants to chop their own leg off now, so they've got disability.
No, not that. No, I sometimes like to wear glasses as well.
Yeah.
So but I can legit do both. Because you can't.
It is weird that you're choosing to wear them. Like.
I don't know. I just like the way they look on my face. That's why I like them.
I mean, it's plenty.
You just think you look good with glasses.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's fair enough.
I don't.
I mean, I do.
I think if you feel like that, you should have to wear shades indoors.
I mean, I've done that.
You should have to be one of them.
Have you? Oh,
you should have to be one of them pricks.
Is that because you're stoned or something or
I'm
not?
a cool motherfucker, Rob. I will wear shades indoors. I don't.
I don't think that's cool.
I mean, the thing is it depends on like what state you're in.
Trying too hard, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. But like, I like to make sure that when somebody does wear glasses for like eyesight purposes, I like to let them know straight away.
Right.
Some of them do get offended.
Right.
I would, yeah.
I don't get offended.
It's like I don't like it when people shave their head.
Some of them genuinely turn it into like some sort of argument about cultural appropriation and shit. You know?
Really?
I'm on board. I'm
not. I don't get.
I don't like people
like
that get skinheads.
You don't like skinheads?
No.
Why?
Because you've been given a gift and you're abusing it.
You're like that. So one time I went into work, right, and I shaved my head. Like I just got,
number one all over.
Yeah, not even one. Like zero. Like
Right.
got a flipping.
Fixed it.
Got a blade. Everything.
Yeah.
And like I don't know. I just like had really long hair, and I just got really fed up with it. You know when you just like really pissed off. I just shaved it, and I went into work, and there's this like fellows like about like follicularly challenged, just like yourself.
Yeah.
And he literally came up to me completely offended on my behalf. He's like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" Like, you're literally shouting at me, going like, "Why have you done this?" And I was like, "Just shaved my head, dickhead." You know what I mean? Like, just relax.
No, because we've seen like what happens when it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I feel like you're just.
It's like, but it's like when adults are saying to you, like, don't waste school, and you waste it, and like you're 30, or I don't know, how old are you now?
30.
You're 30, and okay, you got comedy, but you're sitting, but I don't know how well you did in school. You're sitting back looking, going, I could. I'm not thick. Like I've seen thick people, and I'm the same qualifications as them, and I'm thinking, I could have done more. And I that's what people, you see, and you look back and you go, people did try and tell me that.
Yeah.
And I fucked it.
No, the thing
And that's all, that's he's getting offended because he's a bit like, well, mate, you're going to, one day you might not have that gift.
I mean, one day.
I mean, it's growing back very well.
Yeah, I mean, every man in my family is bald.
Are they?
Yeah, but, you know, they all went bald when like their early 20s.
Oh, that pissed me off.
And like, but the funny thing is they all top out like 5'6" as well.
The other?
They all top out like 5'6" height wise.
Right.
So that, you know.
Oh, you must be fucking hating.
Yeah, you've really
Your
hit the
uncles
lottery
must,
there.
One day I'm just gonna be like, right, everyone get your knobs
Have
out.
they all got real glasses as well? Big jam jaws.
Every one of them. It's prick again.
Like they say they're not jealous, but you know.
Oh, no, they definitely will be.
I like to think they are, but they can all grow like full on beards, and I can't. Like I just get this.
Yours is all right.
Yeah, but it's patchy as fuck. I got nothing on my
Yeah,
face. Right?
makes him look a child. And you got, like, the
Yeah, exactly. Like if I shave, I end up having a proper baby face.
Yeah.
I don't like, but they've got like full beards and shit. So they like to hold that over me, but I just know for a fact that they'd rather have.
Oh, yeah, you got to
hair on
cling
top
on
of
to
their head
something.
rather
Yeah,
than
100%.
beards,
They
you know.
will, 100%.
Yeah, I've seen some solid beards. There's a guy that on the school that's got a solid, thick. Like even when he shaves, he's got a good. Like you're thinking, wow.
Yeah, I went to a predominantly Asian school when I was a kid in like year 8.
Yeah.
And he had hair up to his fucking eyes.
That's too far.
Fucking like he was shaving
His eyes.
everywhere. Yeah, we were shaving downstairs. He was like, I got to do everything.
Yeah.
I went to school with a lot of Asians, and I found they reluctant to start shaving.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a cultural thing, you know.
It's like they have full beards.
Yeah,
with
we
the
tend to have
baby
like
hair. Sort of thing.
we tend to have like facial hair. Like when I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie, I did like for about 2 years try to have a beard, and my mum fucking hated it.
How old were you when you tried to have this beard?
So like I was 18, and I was like, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just not gonna shave, right? So eventually, like it'll fill in or whatever.
Yeah.
Never fucking did. And like I'd go to like family events, and my mum would just be like, "You're not going." You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're not going looking like that because you look fucked. Like you just look.
yeah.
You look like you've had a breakdown. And in
Yeah.
my head, I'm thinking, but I kind of have as well. Mum."
Yeah.
This is giving me a breakdown.
Yeah,
'cause
but it never works.
I was
like.
stubborn.
Well, I used to think shaving when there was nothing there would help it grow. Do you ever hear that myth?
Yeah. Everyone says that.
Like
innit?
shaving, more will come back.
Yeah, like chopping a snake's head off.
Yeah, and it never happened. Did that with like pubes as well. You're desperate for pubes.
So I've heard, right? You know the minoxidil. So it's like a hair loss thing. So if you put it on your head, it grows your hair back.
Okay.
But it's one of them things that
Right.
you have to always use. Like if you stop using it, your hair just goes away.
Oh, like a Zempic,
Oh
basically.
shit!
But like people put that on their like face.
They
Right.
go bald. We're using it.
So like, but
No, if you go on bald, so it's like you say your hair's thinning.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like the caffeine shampoo. So when your hair's thin, you give it, and it encourages growth. The problem is, what eventually, it'll just, if you stop using it, it's not like the hair's going to stay with that level of growth.
Yeah.
Right.
Like steroids or like testosterone sort of thing.
Okay.
So like it will.
Once you're on
will,
it,
like, it's proven it does grow hair back, but it just like the moment you stop using it, the hair's gone.
Yeah.
Right. So like, people started putting it on their face. Right. And I was just like, I'm not fucking doing that. Like,
Too many people fucking with things now. I think.
There's too many people who don't understand as well that everything's a trend. Like you see people get like tattooed beards. And we're like, well, in 10 years' time, everyone's going to want to be baby faced.
yeah, that's
And
crazy.
you're going to have a tattoo on your face of a beard.
Yeah.
and you should look at it.
Because when I was a kid, it was almost like it was majority ethnic men who had beards. Like everyone else was clean shaven.
Yeah,
that was just a given. Like
it was a mustache or nothing.
Yeah, and on top of that, it was considered weird if you had like he was like, oh,
everyone's fat now,
what's he
aren't they?
hiding?
So
Yeah.
everyone's got
They're
beards.
trying to hide their double chins.
Everyone back in the day when men had standards and they'd have clean shaven and a jawline and a nice hair part, and whereas now everyone's just fat and just tricking themselves into looking better.
You've basically described Peaky Blinders. Right?
Yeah, is that
done there.
why? What's that?
Because they're all like fucking clean shaven.
Yeah.
Like,
Tommy Shelby, that right.
with mad haircuts and shit.
Yeah, no, you see the photos of your grandparents back in the day, and they had like bone structure and everything, and that I think because there was no, it wasn't as abundancy. They've got such an abundancy of everything now that everyone's just fat as fuck.
I mean, I can order a fucking Bruce cake at 11 o'clock at night.
Exactly.
What cake?
A Bruce cake.
What's a Bruce cake?
It's like you know that Bruce kid from Matilda.
Yeah.
Who eats that chocolate cake.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
It's that cake, like,
right.
but it's just fucking smothered in like chocolate ganache. It's fucking disgusting, but it's so amazing.
Right.
And please don't ever have it by yourself. Like, make sure you're with somebody, because if you eat it all by yourself afterwards, you're like,
You don't buy a full cake.
no, like, but the slices are massive.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, you know, like
Slices.
you know when you go to like a dessert place and you're like,
Yeah.
can I have a slice of cake? It's never a fucking slice of cake. It's like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
but
not one person serving. This can't be one
Yeah.
person serving.
I've never been to a dessert place. That's a cultural thing, isn't it?
You've never been to a dessert place?
No.
Really?
I know. I've got bits. I'm not a sweet. I'm not having a sweet.
Every plate's a dessert place.
He's got to want it enough.
The car.
He's got to really want it. Yeah, I've never been to a dessert place. No, but it's a cultural thing, though, isn't it?
I mean,
Dessert places are very like. Every time I've looked in one, Asian heavy.
I think, yeah, I mean, probably.
It's like Mormons with soda.
There's a lot of teenagers, like little girls there in the parkers with the lads and all that, getting milkshakes. And
That's because they can't go nowhere else.
That's what I mean. So that's what my experience of them is.
That's why, like, cafes and stuff, and like shisha cafes, they just like, that's where all these like young people go. I don't go there anymore because I find that shit fucked up, man.
What?
What's shisha?
Just generally shisha.
I don't understand it.
You don't understand? Well, what it is it's a water pipe.
Yeah.
And put some tobacco on top of it.
Oh, so it is
Flavour.
it is like smoking.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just like you just take it in the air and like flavoured air.
Oh, you thought it was like a vape?
Well, I thought everyone could do it. Like kids could do it, like 10-year-olds.
No, it's tobacco.
No,
it's tobacco.
no.
Right.
It's like it's flavored tobacco,
That makes sense a bit more.
and like you can basically fuck it, like just put mad flavors in it. It's almost like, you know how vapes have like
I've had it.
lemon peach passion fruit and shit like
Yeah.
that. It's just, you could literally go in and go, can I have a lemon peach passion fruit? And sometimes they'll put it in an orange. Like, you know, they'll cut an orange in half and they'll put the tobacco in an orange and shit.
Yeah.
And like, it gets very mad sometimes. Like,
We had it.
It used to be one above hot water.
Yeah, I had it there. I didn't realise it was tobacco. I was just...
yeah, I mean, you're not meant to inhale it. Because if you
Don't know what I
inhale
was
it,
doing.
like, because I did, like when I was a kid, I just sat there, because I used to smoke as well. And I just sat there like puffing away at this, and after about an hour I had the fucking world's worst headache, and I was like, what
So you just go and then out.
yeah, just it's like smoking a cigar. Like, you never even inhale a cigar, do you?
Oh God, I was doing that wrong then. I was sucking that shit down.
Yeah, but
like-
you were trying, sorry. You know
I was
what I mean?
trying.
You were trying, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
You're trying to get with
yeah.
a man, them. You were like, yes. What's
Yeah.
what's in this water, Abdul?
It's not the way everyone needs something, isn't it? We're all. Do you think that's because we're all homophobic?
What do you mean?
Well, like, so in Mormon culture, they all drink sodas. So they go to like soda cafes
Right.
and drink sodas. Asians, a lot of them drink shisha pipes and stuff. Get together.
Drink shisha pipe.
Well, smoke shisha pipes.
Right.
We've obviously got pubs and drinking.
Okay.
And it's because we're just scared to be like, I want to hang around with my mates.
No, because I don't do any of that. I don't hang around with anyone.
Yeah, because but that's what I'm saying in
I'm
general.
the straightest motherfucker going, aren't I?
Saying,
Thank you, my guy.
as a society, is it
Tend
was
to get
like,
bummed
Go
on
to the
stage.
pub. You think I'm a pub, mate? I'm not going to the pub.
Yeah.
but that's the reason.
Fucking pussies, man.
I think as a society, we was like, no, we couldn't just be like, yeah, I like to spend time with my mates.
I think we're quite
So
we're
we
quite
need the reason to get
gregarious
together.
species, aren't we?
What's gregarious? Mate?
Like social. We enjoy being.
Yeah, but we won't
social.
admit it though. Like, won't you say, I want to go and spend time with my mates?
That's why the match
So
is
there needs
such
to
a
be a
thing,
reason.
isn't it?
There need, like, we've had to go to the pub to drink with your mates. You have to get shisha and to beat around. You can't just go and just hang around.
I think it
As an
might be
adult.
something to do with age as well. Because when you're a kid, all you do is hang around with your mates. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying.
don't
No,
do
but,
anything.
but as an
It's
adult,
just like-
it's like you.
Yeah, true. But I think that's all it is. I think you just need a reason. Like, you can't, as an adult, you somehow can't go, yeah, let's just roam around the streets.
No, we can't be like.
It's
should we
not
all
an
just go
empty
to-
mill. We should burn it.
Yeah, but you could be
need
like, should we,
something
just,
to do.
should we all just come to each other's house and sit and talk?
No, because that's other people's space.
Yeah.
So you can't go into somebody else's house.
Right, well, let's
and
go to the
like,
community hall and sit and talk.
well, people do that, don't they? There's
Yeah,
loads
but we're
of
not
people do-
pensioners though, so you know what I mean. Like,
Church. People go on hikes together. The gym.
a lot of people are
I
religious
don't
just for
think.
social
I
reasons.
don't think. I don't know that because people
Kids
go.
go to the gym now and they're like,
people
demand them.
People go on hikes in the gym and then you look at them and you go.
They go to the gym and hang
Yeah,
out.
yeah, but that's only
And they're all like 18
that's
and
only
ripped.
recently become acceptable. Our age, you'd be like gay.
Mm.
Same with hikes. So it's like,
Nah, hiking's gay.
yeah, you want to hike? You go hike with your mates.
Nah, I go by myself.
Exactly.
I go
Because you
by
went with three
myself.
lads, it'd be like, broke back over there.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Why are you going up ill together? To get,
If you couldn't record yourself, no one's doing as much exercise as they're doing now, are they?
No.
You got you're somebody. If you could only do the exercise and you had no way of letting people know or post about it, you wouldn't continue.
Depends what you're doing it for, doesn't it?
But a lot of them wouldn't. They wouldn't even got into it because they would like. None of us knew that we needed to get ripped, so we just sort of. There was like two guys that were like jacked
but
who had a good bench press.
Yeah, but the problem is that them two guys were shagging all the women.
They weren't. They were just
Problem
fucking
is-
drug dealers and
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But now them two guys are turned into 8 guys. So then the 8 guys are shagging more women. You're like, oh, actually, now I need to up my game. Because now I'm not up against Teddy with the beer belly. I'm up against 3 other lads with abs. So now everyone's got to go to the gym. The competition's increased. So
Yeah, because the social media is more prevalent, so you can see more. You only knew like what 5 women in your village that were like the fit ones, and now now you know 50,000.
This is genuinely going down. 2 white guys have a podcast.
Oh, don't say that, Faizan.
5 women in your village. Get out there and start your business. Bench press 50 kilos. Impress.
Don't say that to me. Have you got a podcast?
No, mate.
that's 3.
I learned my lesson.
Don't. How long did you last?
I think 3 months.
What?
3 months? Yeah, 3 months.
That's a good time
And
to.
then-
That's a
and
good
then-
time
and
to
then did one
go.
with Danny
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a few months, and then like that. I think that was like a mutual thing where like we all just went.
Yeah.
Just
So have you just done it in Danny's one?
yeah.
Yeah, and you had one Molly and that for a bit, didn't you? Before he,
Yeah.
Before he sat around the table.
But then it was just like I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
You never do, but you
and to be
you
fair, I was
should be
very-
able to
I
make
was-
it funny, though.
I'd literally just started comedy. I'd done that thing where when you start comedy and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a podcast. I'm like,
You're just
Yeah.
doing
I'm
it.
not even figured out what the fuck I want to talk about. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah.
sit
Well,
here in front of a camera. with
We just
podcast
started
lights.
this on the off
Exactly what
chance.
happened to this, but this is just start
But now you're on episode 167. We're too far gone now, mate.
This was started on the off chance we could get some money, like have a word. And then
this is
the problem
toxic.
is we've got too much money to stop, but not enough money to be successful and make a living from it. So now we're just in this weird sort of like,
fucking
oh,
torture, man.
do you walk away or do you not like?
Yo, you know when I said these glasses make me look like a psychologist?
Yeah.
So, how do you guys feel about this situation?
It's,
Oh no,
it's toxic.
it's an abusive relationship.
It's toxic.
We spend too much time together now to give up. But
Yeah, it is.
Do you still
Best
feel
not to
like
think
Rob has the same level of enthusiasm from when he started?
I don't. No. Well, it's never really. We've never really been over enthused by it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
well,
don't
like,
think.
even the name.
So-
tells
I mean,
you-
yeah,
the
exactly.
name
Right,
tells you what
exactly.
it
You're
is.
very
Yeah.
honest about the fact
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And like when you describe it, you're like the fear of being left behind. So like,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it's gone on and on and on, and
And
I'm
there's enough people who support it. It's like,
I'm very
gotta
lazy,
stay together for the kids.
and
You're
I
not,
will.
sir. I don't think you're lazy.
I'm lazy in so much as that I'll just go. I'll keep going. All right, we'll just do that then. So if you said,
Rather
I'm
than have the
going
awkward
now,
chat of stopping.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
carry
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Just, yeah, whatever, do that.
Oh,
So if you text me going, oh, the pod's finished now, I go, oh, sound.
this is a textbook old school marriage, is what it is. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
you guys are here for the kids.
Yeah.
Like,
we are staying together for the patrons.
Yeah,
we're here for you guys.
Once the patrons fuck off and leave, we're done.
Once the patrons are left of the house.
This is slow. This isn't even subliminal messaging anymore. It's just.
So how your mum and dad get on? Well, my dad took up golf and my mum goes on lots of holidays with her mates. So they don't really spend any time together, but it still seems to work.
Oh, God.
I feel like that's what happens a lot though with older couples. I've noticed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like they spend these.
Do not see each other.
That's
The
it.
thing is, though, after a while, like, you know, people grow, like, because no one stays in the same state that they're always in. Like, you're not the same person 5 years from now than you were 5 years
of course
ago.
not. Yeah.
And like, you can like diverge and like not have. So sometimes I respect it where people are like, no, do you know what? Let's just stay together to like have a degree of stability in in like our family unit and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I
shout
respect
out my
that.
parents. Anyway,
That's
Stay
a lot of
together
old
for the
school
kids.
managers. Yeah.
yeah. So like sometimes
It's a good reason to stay together.
Yeah,
People go,
exactly.
shouldn't stay together. It's a pretty
For the
good
bills.
reason.
Stay together for the bills. Sound, yeah.
So to go back onto the, you know, two white guys have a podcast.
Yeah.
Why do you think women are ruining the family unit?
No,
Don't answer that. I was
because-
fucking around.
No.
because they don't understand.
No.
No, I don't think women are. I think women keep it together.
Is that your view?
No.
You think women are ruining the family? Why do you think that?
No, just bringing it back to the whole.
Aye.
Do you think women are too free now?
Aye.
Sorry?
I think women are too free now. Is that
Oh,
the
mate,
problem?
way too free.
Do you reckon?
It's way too free.
You're getting too
Yeah, they're
big for
even
the
driving in
boots.
Saudi Arabia. Them man.
Yeah,
folded.
that's
they folded
that's
as well.
bang on, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just too.
Good on a rack loan and the age of consent to 9, I say.
Have they lowered? Is that real?
I don't know. Again, I've seen a thumbnail and gone with it.
Right. Because like that is a bold move in 2025 to be like, no, we're lowering it.
Think so.
Yeah, I mean, like, at what point does it
The
become?
fact you could believe it though.
No, but at what point does it become like less progressive? You know what I mean? Like
What?
Like, because at one point it was like 21, then it
Yeah.
went to 18, then it was 16, right? And then they were like, "Fuck it, do you know what? We're preempting
9.
this, so we're gonna make it 9 before
Yeah.
in 2070." Everyone's like,
These
9?
12-year-olds are fire.
But that's
Everyone knows 12-year-olds are fucking. Come
See
on,
these
like.
12-year-olds in these desert places. Fucking Playtown next.
No, but the reason they lower it is normally for the argument is, well, they're all fucking anyway. So let's not make it illegal on them.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that 9 thing's true, but if it is, it's heavy, that, isn't
That's
it?
mental.
That's
But
mad.
I'd like to see the reasoning behind it because, like, you know, Iraq, with the highest of respect, I don't know much about the place, but it doesn't strike me as, like, you know, for progressive reasons, it sounds to me for some other.
Yeah.
It's weird to go down because normally it goes up because of mortality rates. So normally it goes up because of like people dying while giving birth.
Yeah.
So that's why they bring it up. But then there's always the argument for bringing it down again, and normally because kids are doing it anyway. So we're not benefiting from it being illegal because we need them to.
9.
We
I
need.
reckon they should
I'm
be
not
allowed
saying
to
9-year-olds
vote,
are doing it, but I'm saying
I reckon they should be able to vote, though.
Kids.
9-year-olds, yeah.
if you can fuck them, they can vote.
I feel like if the moment you're in primary school, you should be able to vote, man.
No,
that'd be
Yeah, because there's just a lot of adults that are
some
just sick.
TikTokers just in
No, but
parliament.
the thing is like like the argument is you always have you have a stake in society. You know what I mean. You like if you're going to be existing in society, you have some sort of stake in it, right?
The minute
So
you're
like-
paying into it, I think you should be able to vote.
Yeah, but in that case, like pensioners shouldn't be able to vote then because like they're just getting pensions.
Yeah.
Shit.
The minute you're paying in society, you have a say.
So like the moment you're not paying, so basically like if you're unemployed, you don't get a vote.
No, because you're still technically you're
That's half of the North gone.
no, because you're still
That's half of the comedians gone.
Yeah.
I don't work.
There's been a spike in full-time comedians. Annual salary of 15 quid.
No, because job seekers is meant to be classed as like, but like pension. Don't think you should vote on a pension. No.
I don't think, again,
But if you own a
going
home-
down the podcast,
If you own a home,
podcast, I don't think voting matters.
If you own a home, no, you're paying poll tax and stuff, so you still vote.
What's a poll tax?
Voting doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
Poll tax is your council tax.
Oh,
It was originally called poll tax.
council tax makes no sense. Like genuinely doesn't make.
I don't even know what it is. I just know.
I don't understand it because
just know I
Paying
have
for
to
the
pay.
bins and
I
that.
live in a 2-bed terrace house and my council tax is like literally, I think 100 quid less than my mum's house, which has got like two.
The band she's in.
It's big enough to like house two families
Yeah.
with her. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, but it's wild that it's just like it's only £100 more, and I'm like, the fuck? How
It's
does
done by
this make any
area.
sense?
It's done by area.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that sounds about right. Probably like a 40 quid
it's done
jump
by
between
area.
bands.
Yeah, but that's why though. Surely, like if you got like a big fuck off house, you should be paying more than a guy in a 2-bed terrace.
You're probably just on the edge of the band thinking, oh, come on.
Yeah.
You're
It's
thinking,
done
come
by
on.
the. It's like Formby pays more than.
Is it? This country
Yeah.
makes no sense, man. Sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck?
Gone to the dogs on it,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know.
Fuck's
Just-
sake.
You open the borders and this is what
Stop the
happens.
boats,
mate.
Like, exactly.
Exactly.
Brexit means Brexit, man.
Does it?
I like some of them though. I'm not gonna lie.
Which one's your favourite?
I'd have to say the Sri Lankans.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
cool.
I'm big on the Sri Lankans as well.
Right, Sri Lankans. Great
Mate.
fast bowlers.
Malinga and that.
Oh shit! Yes, fam. A guy called Simon Wozniak knowing about football. Cricket, football.
Hell, what happened then? Yeah, I know Malinga.
Right, is cricket big in Liverpool? It'd be great.
There's a couple of
Did you
there's
play?
a couple of clubs
I
like
used to, but then I got hit in the head.
saying that. I'm saying no,
What-
but there is
what happened?
clubs everywhere.
By a ball or was it like?
Yeah, I got hit by
fight?
a ball.
Oh.
I was just chilling. I was sitting. I was stood on the first slip, right,
Uh,
and I was just chilling because I was like, "It's slip. Who gives a fuck?" Yeah,
Right.
and like,
Is that where you stick the person who can't play?
no, I mean, like, you should really be sticking your second best catcher after the wicketkeeper there.
is that the one where you're
Defending the
like
edges.
12 feet away from the?
Yeah, basically, right. And like, I'm just chatting to the wicketkeeper.
Your front slip or back? Is it back slip?
No, from like first slip. So like two. If the guy's a right,
So like,
batsman,
say he's
I'm on the
batting
right-hand side.
me.
So that's the batter. That's the wicketkeeper, and I'm there.
Couple more feet.
Fucking hell!
Right.
You're in between the sticks.
Ma,
So I was just chilling.
don't stand. Don't. Why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
I was genuine. I was just chilling. I was just chatting to the wicketkeeper. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, so what you having for lunch?
It's
Because it's cricket in it. Like,
Yeah.
I love cricket because in the middle of it, they're just like, shall we all just have some prawn sandwiches?
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? And like, so I just chatted to the wicketkeeper, and like the guy runs in, and he's a fast bowler. He runs in.
Why are you putting sorry, that is designed for the spinner. You have that slip there, innit?
No, you can have it for the fast bowler as well. But like, there's
that's
just
going to ping off.
yeah, but the slip just stands a bit more back. So when a spinner's on, the slip's like right in
Stupid.
front. And
Stupid.
but like mate, that's not the stupid bit in the story, right? So I'm just trying to. It's like, yeah, mad, isn't it? Yeah, blah blah. We have it for lunch. E-balls and bang. He's edged it. The ball's gone 4-on whack. Smacked me on my temple. I just knocked out.
Clean out.
Yeah, I just knocked. It went straight. You know the soft bit of your temple.
Yeah.
It
It's
hit
gone
that-
forward.
Yeah, so like
Shouldn't even wear the helmet.
I mean, the wicketkeeper usually wears a helmet, but you're not like you don't have to wear a helmet at slip,
Yeah.
right? So like he's edged it, so the ball's gone that way. He's edged it that. It's just gone like that, and I'm facing that way, chatting to my mate. Smacked me there. I just blacked out because I'm like, I've just been hit. You corky balls are fucking hard cunts, right?
Yeah.
Smacked me, so I'm just knocked out, blacked out, right? And then all I remember is waking up and like they're carrying me to like the flipping doctor or nurse or whatever.
Maybe that's why you've not gone blind. In the
Maybe that's what it is, right? Factory reset.
yeah.
Before, you know? Before he slows down, factory reset him with a corky ball in his head. But like I'm like when I come to, I'm on like 4 shoulders, man. Like they're basically like carrying me, and my mates are, and I genuinely thought I was dead. I was like, I'm being carried to like my funeral procession or something. Like these guys are like taking me to my grave, and I'm like, no, I'm still alive. It's like, no, we're taking you to the doctors. And like they did that whole like cognitive thing. It was like, you know where you are, and you know what day it is.
How many fingers?
And then they got like a wet paper towel and put it on my head like that. And then like, I went to like the hospital and they did like a few scans. And like, yeah, you're fine. But things were never the same after that.
Yeah, didn't get a concussion on it?
No, I was all right.
Never played cricket since.
No. And that was like when I was.
Says you're right for doing slip. I never understood that one.
17.
I've seen them.
But mate, you know, like, so the thing is like, you know how like football's considered a working class sport?
Yeah.
For, like Asians, like cricket's considered quite working class. So like,
Mm.
if you go to like an Asian neighborhood, there'll be kids playing like just at the cage, like playing cricket and stuff. And well, fuck me, I don't even know where I was taking that story. You know, where was I taking it? Oh yeah.
Don't know.
So as we were playing full on like full gear, everyone's got their whites on, pads and all that.
In the street.
But yeah, with a corky ball, right? On concrete.
Be it punto at slip. If it hits that, you caught.
but because we're all working class, everyone's got like helmets on, but like they're still smoking through the fucking thing.
Oh my God.
And that's what I really enjoy about cricket, man. It's like it's just a dude.
Yeah, you can
know what I
do,
mean?
yeah.
Smoking
Just a
whilst
dude.
batting.
Yeah. He's got a cig in his helmet. Right?
Yeah.
He's just smoking it. So, all right, come on, then. This guy's running in with a fucking corky ball. He's not asked.
Yeah, no, I've never played cricket really because of the facing like someone who's fast bowling.
Oh,
And you hear some horror stories of some bowlers that are dicks that are like literally throwing it at your head. You're thinking, fuck off.
Yeah, cunts, man.
Yeah.
I used to love it though. I just can't be asked playing it now because like
What's your position?
I used to bowl leg spin and like
You turn it?
bat number 4. Yeah, man.
Can you?
Yeah, I could turn it both ways.
Have we got
I could turn it both ways. Me.
how far can you turn it?
I mean, the pitches were shit. So like
Right,
the
but
pitches
if-
that we played on.
Good pitch.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say like I'm not fucking Shane Warne.
Right,
but,
okay.
like, you know,
Yeah.
All right.
just a
That's what I
regular-
expected.
Yeah.
Just went,
it's like you know cricket's version of like, you know, I would have made it at Liverpool. I had like my metatarsal. Not,
Oh, yeah,
like,
your
done my
knees,
knee or something
innit,
like that.
yeah.
Like every like who was like minorly good at cricket had trials at Lancashire.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a trial. Like everyone.
and also, it's not
gets
a
trial.
massive sport.
A few lads at our school used to play for them.
Yeah. So I thought you could turn it like that.
No, that's way too much, man.
How much
It's
did
just
you
like,
say?
it's just minor variation. Like I was all right. We won the Manchester Cup with like my school and stuff.
Enough
You
to
got a doozer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We made that shit.
enough to bowl you out if you were smoking. That's
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking, I'd love to try and be a spin bowler.
Just
Couldn't turn it, and I bowl like 2 mile an hour.
I think it's something like with like the way your wrist developers like thingy. So like, if you learn it as a kid, it's much easier. But like obviously as a adult, when like your flipping bones have like formed the way they are,
Yeah.
it's the same thing with like, you know, like like with most sports where you
like
if
badminton.
you
I'm shit at badminton.
if you start it as a kid, like your wrists are just different to
Oh,
if
wow.
you start it as like an adult. That's why like, you know, most people
You played tennis before you played badminton. It's over.
Why?
Because badminton's all wrist and tennis is arm. So you end up trying to twat the shuttlecock. And you can't because it's whip.
That's why I can't play tennis, man. Like every single time I play tennis, like the ball's just going out the thing in net because in my head is. So I used to play squash or badminton.
Yeah.
And like, both of those sports, you just twat it.
You good at badminton?
I'm all right. I mean, I'm not good.
You look like someone who'd be good at
No,
badminton.
I enjoy it. It's one of those things that I just enjoy playing. But like, you know, I've just become a loner as I've gotten older. And organising a cricket game when you're a loner is like the worst thing in the history of the world.
Danny Deegan goes the nets on his own.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad that, innit?
Goes the nets on his own, puts a like bowling machine and just swats some
Spun
balls
his
about.
bat after a shot. It was pathetic.
He's
He put it online. He did, yeah.
He was. Yeah, he loves it. We told this story before on the pod. I stopped playing cricket because I cried
What about?
in school. I remember I told the story like so in school like playing. I never really
Oh, he
played.
got ran out because of the thing.
Because the cunt wouldn't run. And it was my shout.
Yeah.
So basically, I'd never really. I went to posh school halfway through, like so year 9 I entered. So they like played rugby and cricket, and I'd never played before. So I just started playing cricket in the summer. I was like, all right. I made the mistake of refusing to play rugby and got put with all the fucking mongs who can't play sport. So I was like, I'm not doing this again. So I just agreed to play cricket. So yeah, she'd have the kids who could fast ball just launching at me. I'm like, this is terrifying. And then one day we were playing a game, and I was like, I didn't even know. I barely knew the rules. The teacher's like, it's your shout when to run. So if you want them to run, you shout run and go. So like, I did a few balls, I hadn't made the run. Then I was like, yeah, run. And the lad just stood there and stayed in the slip. And this lad had fucking bullied me a bit. I was like, fucking run. It's my shout. Yeah. And he's like, no, I'm not running. And then he got me out. So he got me off like 0. And I just fucking broke down. I was like, use my fucking turn. He's fucking crying. And he's like, are you crying? And he's fucking launched the cricket at him. As I'm walking off, just stormed off, launched at him just like that. It's like, never. They just said, just play something, just don't do it.
Yeah, cricket's shit for that, you know. Like, you know, if the other guy at the other end's a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
He doesn't, like, you know what used to piss me off is like, last ball of the over, he just runs a single because he wants to be back on strike.
Yeah.
So, like, proper pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck you do? You did that on purpose, you know, a dickhead. And like,
So he's halfway down the wicket by the time you.
Yeah, he's already gone. Like,
yeah,
so I don't have
yeah.
a choice. But like, I'm just like, he's gonna cross over and fucking, I'm gonna end up running out anyway, right? And like, when we used to play, like when we used to play street cricket, it was just it'd be like 6 of us, but everyone has a go. Right?
Yeah.
So everyone has a ball, everyone has a field, and and I used to just like pretend I was on like a test wicket or something, and just take the piss for like. So I batted for 4 hours one time, right on the street, because I just kept like blocking everything.
Right, okay.
And like to a point where these guys were getting pissed off. They were like, "You have to hit something," you know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm just
surely there's some rules there.
Basically, this is just sports trolling, is what this is.
You're like the kid playing heads and rods who lets the ball go out of play, like because you don't want to risk heading it.
That's just you being a solid defender.
Yeah, I was just like, no, get me out. I'm not gonna hit it, right? You know, I'm not gonna get caught out, right?
Yeah.
And like before, back then, what you used to do is like, if you edge it and it hits the wall behind you,
you're out.
You're out.
Yeah.
So that's
Automatic
automatic wicket keeper, right?
Yeah.
So you're out. So I literally, if the ball, I was like, I'll cover the wickets, and if the ball's anywhere, I'm not even touching.
Not even
that.
got an
I'm not even
LBW.
touching that of it. Nah, because like there's no umpire. You can't get an impartial umpire out.
Yeah, but
there,
I'm
you know
sure
what I mean?
they'd shout it and go, "No, you're out now."
Yeah, that's your bullying.
Yeah.
That's just 5 years.
My bat.
5 years.
My bat.
Right.
Did you have paint on the wall?
No.
The wickets paint on the wall.
Oh yeah. We used to use egg crates. Sorry, not egg crates, milk crates. You know when they used to.
Oh yeah. Pile
You know,
them
like
up.
from pint glass bottles. Like
Yeah.
we used to use them. Like they were the most fun though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they sound good. though.
Because like as soon as it gets hit, you know it's been hit.
Yeah, the
Whereas,
noise,
like, when you paint them on, everyone's like, nah, I didn't hit it, didn't hit it. You know, fuck
You
off.
play for 4 hours in the.
Yeah, man, bro. I
You play for 4 hours.
Yeah, I know, but like if you're standing around, like there's a lot of standing, isn't there?
yeah. So I remember right when I was, so I wasn't that much into like cricket. My brothers were really into it because they grew up in Pakistan. So I remember.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of memories of like living in Pakistan, but like I do have one memory of them like they'd literally play on the street right all day and all night to the point where like they'd literally like go out and like had crowdfunded floodlights, yeah, and like stick them to like everyone's houses and that, and like just flood out a pitch.
That's great.
And like, they'd play till like 3 o'clock at night from like flipping 9 o'clock in the morning. It was just ridiculous. Like everyone just go home, grab food.
We're in Pakistan or here?
Yeah, in Pakistan.
Wow.
Not here because some dickhead.
That's what I thought.
They'll be ringing the council like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
at
yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
Yeah. Some dickhead like the lights. No, I can't sleep.
Yeah. It's exacerbating my ADHD. No, I can't do this.
Yeah,
Whereas
I played tennis for a bit and they couldn't have floodlights at the tennis club because the neighbours were like, no, it's too bright.
Yeah. They literally did was just like grab floodlights and just like use rope to attach them onto like people's railings outside the houses and that, and just play cricket. Like they were mad for it. They were honestly like they were crazy for it.
They wouldn't get bored.
Nah, man.
Like 12 hours. How many hours are you talking like that?
You just said they used to have the crack, aren't you?
So they start at like 9 in the morning, like because you know when they got holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
It's 9 in the morning, and they'll play.
How big a side would that be?
So I think there'd be about 14 of them, right?
Right.
But it was mad because like it's just a street, right? It's not like there's a massive like if you hit a cover drive, the ball's there. That's it. Someone's gonna have to just grab it. Like so, the only way you can ever get any distance on a ball is like going straight.
Yeah.
But like, they were just crazy. They were genuine. They were just mental for
That
cricket.
sounds great. So when they played like that, would just be every man for themselves sort of thing.
So what they do is like
The batter keeps their own score.
they'd have like teams like like it'd be like people from like Kensington. Like,
Yeah.
They've come over to ours and we're gonna play. We're gonna play on our street, and then we'll go over to theirs and we'll play on their street, and that's how it works.
Cool,
Like they just, but yeah, like my brother, my middle one, like he was one of those guys who got like trials for Lancashire,
Yeah.
but my dad didn't take him
Why?
because my dad was like, "You're not becoming a cricketer. You're gonna become a lawyer."
What's he doing now?
He's a lawyer.
Is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Wow. Fair play.
Oh, I didn't realise.
That's good, that.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Because you don't see loads of agents play footy, I didn't realise that was a thing for agents.
it's an awesome game for an Asian parent, right? Because if they stop you from doing something and you become the thing that they always wanted you to, you get all the credit, right? And if they stop you from doing that and you become a failure, they're like, well, that's why I stopped you doing that. I don't know.
Yeah. They'll never admit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Solid parents.
Yeah,
and
because I knew you were an idiot, so I didn't let you do that because you'll fuck mouth as well, right?
that. I don't know if we've spoken to this before. So you doing comedy now?
Yeah,
Is that frowned upon?
I mean, it still kind of is. Like, my mum still chats to me like every single. Like, so the other day I came back from a gig.
You would be pissed off though. I didn't come over here from Pakistan for you to be a
Dosser.
clown.
Yeah, man.
How long you been
that's
doing?
exactly what
How long
my
you done
parents
comedy
say
for
to me.
now?
3 years.
3. Is that it? 3. Feels longer than that.
You're telling me, mate.
So I'm assuming you're taking the pandemic years out of that then?
Yeah, so I did it after. No, I started after the pandemic.
Did you? I
Yeah.
thought you started before.
I started after the pandemic. The pandemic is probably the reason I started
Right.
because I was just chilling at home.
We're all going to die. Let's just do something.
Not even that. Well, like, you know, it gives you a moment to reflect because, like, you know, you're not in the office. You're not in your daily routine. You just sat there and you're like, is this what I wanted out of my life? Right?
Yeah.
Like, do I genuinely feel like this is like, at least would I turn around and say I'm having fun? Right? It's like, no. And on top of that, you know, I was approaching 30, so like,
Yeah.
that crisis was coming up as well, and I just signed up for like Beat the Frog and forgot about it. Like,
Yeah.
I just gone because I didn't know what an open mic was, and there was no open mics because it was a fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
So like, I signed up for Beat the Frog and forgot about it because it was just one of those things that at night I was like, nah, do you know what? People say I'm funny, so let me try this. So like, I signed up for Beat the Frog, and then like after like the restrictions got lifted, I get an email like 2-3 months after that going, you're on. Like you like it's your turn to like do Beat the Frog, and I was like, you fucking what? Like, and I didn't know what to do. Like,
Have you prepped anything?
no. I didn't.
Was you into comedy?
So yeah, naturally, like I think I watched stand up. Like, you know,
How old are you siblings?
30. One's 36 and the other one's 40.
And how old are they when you came over from Pakistan?
Eldest one was 18, and one younger than him was like 12, I think. 12, 14, something like that.
Right. I mean, I'm assuming there's not a stand-up culture.
No.
So for you to be into it, I'm assuming you're the only one in your family who is.
I mean, I think
Is it like a weird thing with that you're the only one?
So comedy's a thing, right?
Right.
Comedy does exist. Like, there's
I
satire.
imagine you.
There's like satirical.
Just don't laugh. No one laughs ever.
There was like loads of satirical, like politics-based shows, like in thingy. But like,
Yeah.
I grew up watching a lot of Punjabi stage shows, right? Which is almost like, well, the way I describe it is like, it's about for 2 hours, right? All they do is roast each other, but there's a common thread in between it. So it's almost like a play. It's a play with like characters and the story and the beginning, middle, and end. But in between, all they fucking do is just roast the fuck out of each other. Like, there'll be a new character I enter, and all they'll do is just rip him to shreds for half an hour.
Yeah.
And then he'll rip him back. And like, some of them are funnier than others, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, so I grew up watching that, and my dad was a big fan, and like, we used to sit there and just like laugh our asses off. Like, and so there's that comedy, like, they know what comedy is, but like for them, stand up is wild.
So
Like,
you'd seen people on stage like
yeah,
funny.
being funny in like, you know, in Punjabi and stuff, because like that's the stuff that I grew up watching, because I never used to watch anything English.
Yeah.
Because obviously my parents would just watch whatever they want to watch,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to sit there and go, can I watch EastEnders? Because I've never seen EastEnders.
No.
Like, I don't understand it.
Not missing much.
So why has it been going on for 34 years? It's not that good.
So it's not like a thing. So when your parents come over, there wasn't anything that was like, should we just try it? Should we just try it? Should we put EastEnders on for half an hour just to see what it's like?
No, none of that. Like, they used to be like massively concerned about like when I was a kid anyway. Probably not for my brothers because they were older, but like with me, they were like concerned that like I'm gonna become
Too English.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's fair enough.
And look what happens.
Yeah.
That worked out well, you know what I mean? Because I remember the first thing my mum told me.
You're a lazy, good for nothing, unemployed person.
So like the first thing my mum told me before I was going on my first day of primary school, right? My mum said to me, "Don't come back a Christian." And I was
Don't come back.
I'm fucking 8 years old. Like, what do you think's happening? Like, we're debating theology in the fucking playground, mum. You meant to say, if anyone calls you a baki, smack him in the mouth. Right? That's what you meant to say. I don't think theological debates are happening, right? We're
No one's better than you, right?
Exactly.
Don't come back a Christian.
So like, obviously that's the thing that like they were really concerned about. But like, I think they're getting it now a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
they're a bit softer to it. But like when I started, I didn't tell them what I was doing. Like,
So when did you decide that like stand up was a thing where you're gonna have a go at? When did you realise stand up's something to do?
So I think it was like the 5th time when I went on stage, right? And like, you know, when you've written, when you've like thought.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when did you know? Like, so if you've been watching them Punjabi, the Punjabi shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm assuming you're aware stand up's a thing just for being in school and that.
Yeah.
When was you like, oh yeah, I can just go and do that? Because like,
Way later in life.
yeah,
Like, I think it took me a while to, mate, I would never go into a pub. Like, Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd never been to. The first time I ever entered like an establishment that served alcohol, I was like 26.
Wow.
Because I just refused. Like I was like, because in my head I was like, there's nothing in there for me. I don't drink.
Yeah.
And like also, like, if anyone sees me walking out of a bar, they're not going to be thinking he's gone in for a lemonade, right? Like, so in my head, like, community-wise as well, like if you walk out, someone looks at you, they're going to be like, this guy's been in there for a drink, right? You know what I mean?
What high school did you go to? Was like
Burnage High School.
Was that like Muslim high school?
Yeah. Canteen was halal, fam.
Right, so you had no white mates just to follow into.
No, so the only time like I started like chilling, like because even I went to uni in my own city, and like the people who I went to uni with, I went to college with and high school with.
Yeah,
so it was the same thing. It wasn't like, oh, I've got all these new friends and I'm gonna look like, you know, mesh with other people. It was just like I'd show up at uni, like barely do my lectures and go home. Yeah, that's all I do, and just chill with my friends that I've always chilled with all my life. And then it took me to get a job in like an area where like there was a lot of like quote unquote middle class white people who like wanted me to like because
disgusting.
Because after about a year of like working at this place, because they'd organize socials and everything was like organized around like we're gonna go to this bar first and that one and that one, and I just be like, what the fuck am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna leave, and then afterwards I was like, these guys think I'm a dickhead, like in the sense that I don't like them, and I do. They're decent enough people. Yeah. So I just went.
They just think you're just being antisocial.
Yeah. So I just did that thing where like I usually because I do this all the time, and I'll ask my brothers for advice, right? So I'm just like, and then just go, show face. An hour and a half.
That's decent to your brothers though, because you think you'd be the other way. You think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, the thing is,
because your brothers are older coming over. You think they'd have been the ones that are a bit more entrenched in.
But it's because
not doing them things.
Because they're older. They'd already been in jobs and stuff, so they understood it a little bit better. Yeah. So like, I always go up to them and like ask them, or like, any when it came to that kind of stuff, I just asked them like, what should I do here? Because like I don't want to go, but they're like, obviously it's affecting things, so just go for an hour and a half, grab a lemonade, like make idle chat, and then just go, all right, see you later. And I had a rule where at the moment my personal space got invaded, I'm going home because these motherfuckers are drunk now, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like people could, like one guy's I used to have this thing where he'd start kissing me after he was pissed, and I was just like, yo John, you get close to me, fam, I'm out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How old was John?
Like 32 or something. Saying, this is in Iraq, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I had a Muslim mate who was the other way around. The more pissed I got, the more handsy he got. It was just like a power move.
Yeah, exactly.
The more, like, the weaker and more stable, he'd start slapping me and that. And you'd realise now I'm just a fucking game for him. So like he's probably thinking when he's pissed, I'm going to slap his crack.
Rob gets the easier it becomes.
I think he's thinking, I want to see how hard I can hit him before he falls over. He's just saying, like, you don't have to slap me, you know. And he's like, he's like, fucking. I realise now I've probably been a pissed knobhead, and he's just gone, I'm going to see if I can knock him over.
So it took me a while to like get to the point where like I was comfortable in that kind of environment, because like literally everywhere you do comedy, that is basically what it is. And to be fair, like it's even worse because a bar in the town centre on like a 6 o'clock on a weekday is quite fucking benign and regular. But if you're in a fucking pub in the middle of nowhere on a Friday night and you walk in and everyone just turns around and goes, what the fuck? Like, you know those Wild West scenes where like the guy just walks into a booth or something and everyone just turns around and goes, the fuck are you, mate? Right? So yeah, I think it was after that. It's just knowing that I could go into a space like that and not feel massively uncomfortable.
Fair enough, yeah.
How did you beat the fog go?
I mean, I did the 5, but it was terrible.
You got through the 5 first every time?
Yeah.
That's impressive, that.
It was absolutely terrible. Like,
yeah, I know, but that's still impressive.
It's just basically like I just talk. I think it was close enough to the pandemic ending that people were just happy to be out. They were like, well, he's talking for 5 minutes, so just let him talk. Yeah. We're out. We're having a good time.
As long as it doesn't look like he's going to harm himself at the end of this.
Exactly.
Oh, that was good.
And then here we are. Look at me. I'm in Liverpool. I'm recording a podcast with me comedy heroes.
Yeah, comedy hero.
Rob Thomas,
comedy hero.
Simon Wozniak.
We gig together.
Do that Lululemon bit. Go on. do the leggings bit. Go on.
Oh yeah, the leggings bit. Yeah, I can't do that now. That's out. That's out.
Why?
That's out. That's just.
You don't do that bit anymore now.
I
still do that bit, don't you?
A bit flexible with it. Depends where I am,
what
the vibe is. You know, I read the room now. You know what I mean? I'm a read the room, Faizan. Very skilled now.
You get to level, Faizan, where you're like, I can pick and choose what I'm going to do.
Yeah. I'm loose with the 20 now. I'm loose.
What set am I going to go with here, guys? Like, you know?
I'll see how I feel when I'm up there. sort of feel it out now.
You know what I love is when you sat there and somebody like really over analyzes comedy, right? And sometimes I'm like, mate, it's comedy. Like you can't like. When people sat there and like, yeah, that bit's so interesting. The way and you're like, oh fuck off, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's all shite.
I'm one of them.
No. The thing is though, like the way you'd come across is different to like say a punter coming up to you.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, like, the way you did that was so intelligent and interesting. You're like,
Oh no, they can fuck off now. Just
mate,
enjoy
you know
it.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Exactly. Like you're pissed at you, man. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Do you get that?
Do you even know who my name is? You know what my name is? No, you fucking.
Do you get people coming up to you afterwards going, I love the way you did this, and
So
this?
I've had it like 2 or 3 times, right? And like, I get it. Sometimes like some of the shit I talk is a bit cerebral because that's just how my brain works, and it's what happens when you talk about shit like depression. Because
Yeah.
So like people come up to me, like, yeah, that's something. On one time I had this guy come up to me, and like when people turn you into a spokesperson for them. Right?
Yeah.
So I'd done this like I was like it was quite a young crowd, so I was like these guys are going to be into this, right? So I did like 10 minutes of like just taking a piss out of like depression,
Yeah.
just well, not taking a piss out of like making fun of like how it's like your own brain working against you. Right? It's like, you got one job, man, like look after me, and the brain's like fuck this, mate, I'm getting out of here. Let's get the fuck out. And like I knew they were going for it, and then afterwards this guy came up to me and he's just like oh mate, the way you spoke about that, I felt like that so much, right? And like I see you in me. Right, and I'm
fuck me! It's called being yeah.
You know what I mean, right? And I'm just like, yeah, mate, that's kind of what I was going for, but you've just made it really creepy.
Yeah. You've ruined it for me now.
Yeah.
It's in Chester somewhere. I can't remember.
Right.
Yeah, it's called shared human experience. Now fuck off.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's why it's funny because if this was all happening in my own head, you'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? This guy's got schizophrenia."
See, I don't speak to people after gigs.
Because you got to go through the back country.
Yeah. I say to the MC, I go, right, there's going to be a lot of confrontation when I come off, so I need to get out fast.
Yeah.
I said that the other day in Leeds. I went, Danny, I'm off and I'm out straight away. So if you could just drag out before you announce the break and let me get down the stairs. Yeah, I generally just don't like after I've been on. I'll stand in the room with them before I've been on.
I don't like that.
But after I've been on, I don't, because you don't know who's liked you, you don't know who's hated you, you don't know anything. You think,
I can't bear. Even if they like me, I can't bear at all.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I just don't like the fact that they want to talk to you about it. You know what I mean? Like, when someone's like, "Oh, that was a great gig," you're like, "Cool, like, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm on my way." But then like people who like just want to talk to you about it, and you're like, "No, mate," because it's like you work in a flipping like. The AA guy comes in like.
That's because they think they can do it. They've had visions of them doing it, and they're too much shit
exactly, right.
And
And the thing is like, any advice that you'd give to somebody who wants to do it is just go do it, man.
Yeah,
just go do it. Like,
yeah,
because you might be the greatest comic that's ever lived, or you might be fucking shit, but you'll never know. So just go. And it's the most accessible thing to do. Like you can tomorrow wake up and go, I'm gonna do a stand-up gig. There's about 15 open mics that you can just show up and just talk shit at.
I don't know, there wasn't many when I started.
There's so many now though. I mean, especially in Manchester.
Right.
It's well easier to do gigs now than I thought as well.
You're too highbrow. You haven't got the common touch anymore, Simon. You know what I mean?
No, that's the one thing I have got. I've got the common touch. I can walk amongst men and not lose the common touch.
But yeah, there's loads of gigs now. Like you flipping Manchester, it's like there'll be 2 or 3 like new material for / open mic gigs.
Feels like there's loads in Manchester.
Yeah, there's loads of them.
Hot Water's got too successful now for Liverpool, so there's not anymore.
What do you mean?
Because of Hot Water's
success,
success,
there's no gigs for us.
No one is doing like the nights where there might only be 20, 30 people in. Because it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Because Hot Water's got an open mic though, isn't it? On a Wednesday.
Yeah, on a Sunday and a Wednesday.
You quite active on the open mic circuit still? Still getting this.
Yeah, but like I just do it
grafting.
Because but
he's got to have 3 years. Yeah. No, I don't mean that offensively, but I mean like
no, I don't take it. I'd never take that offensively. The fact that I'm here, right, and you guys are enjoying my company, and I'm 3 years in, just speaks more volume than anything else. You know, because
enjoying your company.
And go, you're a knobhead. Go away. Yeah. You know what I mean, right? Like you'll come back after 5 years, and then we'll think about talking to you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I go there because I write like really stupid shit all the time, right? Yeah. And I just need to find out if it's stupid shit or like there's something there. You know what I mean?
See, I can't go to open mics anymore because
you crush them.
Yeah.
Mate, the thing is though, right? So
but that is literally the problem.
I told this story last time, innit?
If I go back, if there's 40 U's on that have been going 2 years, and then I come on and I'm not visibly shaking,
Yeah, yeah,
they're automatically on my side.
They're already safe. They're like, yo, this guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, let's listen to what he's got to say.
Yeah.
But that's what I remember. I think I told this last time, the first time I ever met, like, not met you, but saw you. We were at the Jacaranda when Dean was doing.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what that gig was called. But like, Rob's just shown up and done like that terrorist bit at the taxi.
Oh,
driver,
yeah,
with the
yeah.
taxi driver, right? He's fucking. The room's got about 40 people in. He's absolutely fucking murdered it, right? But everyone else is like me, like 6 or 7 months in, just doing shit, trying to figure stuff out. And Rob just goes. I'm like, he's pretty good, him.
Big fish, small pond.
Yeah,
That shocking behaviour.
Guy's gonna
That's all it was,
go
yeah.
far. Like, this guy's sick.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
We
Like,
gigged together early on then when we did that one. Remember that one on Sunday for Rob Riley?
Oh shit! Yeah.
You
must have been very new then.
You come up on this pod a lot because we were well. I think we got 3 or 4 patrons. Are we from Hartlepool? And we're always getting told off for shitting on Hartlepool.
All right.
That's because of the I always talk about.
Do we?
Yeah.
I heard that once.
You messing?
No.
We shit on Hartlepool.
Yeah, but you say Faizan gets bored. I don't know why.
Because he's my Hartlepool story.
Is he?
Yeah, Lily Phillips, him.
Oh,
we talk about being when we gigged in Hartlepool. Lily Phillips opened and was pregnant, and someone shouted that. Someone called her a slag. We were standing next to you when someone shouted out slag. Yep. You said my parents are immigrants and got booed. And then the whole time I'm standing there thinking, I'm going to fucking.
Do you remember that?
I'm going to destroy this.
What
gig.
was it like?
You did well.
Do 10?
Yeah, he did well at the gig, but he said immigrants, and it was like a trigger word for them, just automatically booed.
Is like I always find the Northeast very interesting to gig in.
Yeah.
Because Yorkshire and the Northeast for different reasons. Because Yorkshire just seems like manic, like fucking. It doesn't. There's no like consistency to it. It's like either going to be fucking great or they're going to be miserable as fuck, and they won't even laugh. They'll just smile at you.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck. And the Northeast is just like these motherfuckers are like fire. He's got fire. This is crazy. And like I like going to what I love about comedy is there's that you end up going to places you've never been to or you will never even think of going. There's a gig on in the theatre that they've got in
the one venue they've got.
Yeah, and you'll go and you'll try to make these people laugh, and some of them be looking at you like like from my perspective, it'll just be like I'm probably the only brown person they've had almost a two-way conversation with, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like usually they go in and they put the milk on the and they throw the money at him and they're like, I'm out, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like I'm just sat there on stage talking to him, and I find it really, I genuinely find it so interesting because like the way they talk is pretty much the same as anyone else would to me. But like everyone would have me believe that they're weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like how you did well the gig, but just saying the word immigrants got booed.
Exactly, and it's hard.
It was so funny,
and it's very like I hate it when people say because I think when Lily went on as well, I think because obviously muscle memory, so she's probably just she started talking about the tube, right?
Right, yeah.
And like it's just muscle memory. It happens. I'm pretty sure like that wasn't her intention to do, but like she just like she'd probably done a gig down south or something, and like you could just see the room just go. The fuck?
I don't want to hear about
Suburban treat? What?
You have to sort of respect them to go, don't you dare talk about the tube here. You know what I mean?
We've not seen a train in 2 months.
It is funny.
You dare
Liverpool's like that, and that makes me laugh. Like, literally on Saturday, Keith Farnham comes on. So I've just come off a European tour, and they were literally like, who gives a fuck? And he went, you know what it's like in Amsterdam? And everyone's just like looking going, mate, we're in Liverpool. Talk about us.
Yeah.
Talk about us, or don't talk about another city.
Do you have a favourite place to gig?
Not really.
No, just anywhere.
I like everywhere. I
mic
like,
and a PA, and then you're off.
you know what I'm saying? I think I obviously I like gigging in Liverpool. I love gigging in Liverpool. But like weirdly enough, I really like gigging in London.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound really stupid, but like I've been 2 or 3 times down thingy, and like, do you know what I love about?
Do you like gigging in London because you feel a better comic?
No, it's just I can do way more shit in 2 or 3 days and then come.
Right.
So it's almost like I've just taken a break, like because I'm not making money. No one's making money when you go to London.
Yeah.
Because just the fucking train itself, you're like, fuck me, I'm gonna have to do 18 gigs at £10 each.
Yeah.
Doing 8-minute spots somewhere to make this back, right?
18 gigs at 10 each. Good God.
You know what I mean? Right? So that's the way it works down there. But But what I love is like the fact that you could just literally just like run from one like or walk from one venue to another, and but like in a day, and it's crazy because like it's probably that's the only we've got cities. That's probably the only proper city that we have. Do you know what I mean? Like
I get what you mean. It feels like New York.
Yeah, exactly right. You know what I mean? And like, like over there, like if you
I do get what you mean. I understand, like, but I don't like it for that reason.
I feel like
the values what we do, but the reason I like going down to London is because there's so much shit down there. You do look incredible sometimes. Like, don't get me wrong, you're on a bill. If you're on a bill at certain clubs, it's like sound. This is everyone's quality, but then you'll go and do like you'll go and close a club who've had 6 open spots on for a tenner, and you're like, oh god, this is easy.
Been sporting Rich. Have you been sporting Richard Blackwood?
Yeah, man.
How's that been?
It's been cool. How
did you get that? What's the link?
U-Bucks
I didn't even
No, he's not happy.
He's not even that.
He just came brown. So he's like,
No,
who's
not
had one of my
that.
black acts? I'm not happy. Hey, who's had one of my black acts? I'm not happy with this. I do the blacks, thank you.
I just didn't even. I've never seen Richard Blackwood.
You've got Tez and Ishan. I do the blacks.
yeah.
Let's all stay in our lanes.
How dare you? We did that gig together in Leeds. Remember?
Which one?
The
Oh yeah. The one that he should never have closed.
Hey, I did all right there.
Hello, aunties.
That was all right. For what I was sent in,
Yo.
I turned up thinking like, right, so I'm clearly going to be middling this. Oh no, you're at the end after him as well.
So I opened for Tez, and there was loads of that going on. And we going like, that doesn't go well better than I thought.
Funny.
I just did everything I knew about Asians at the top. Everything I had that was relevant, like I just like starting off being like, I've got Muslim mates. I was like, honestly, it's great having Muslim mates when you were younger because you always got to lift home. And like they'd all just laugh. Like I used to go into any pizza place and speak Arabic, and then I'd get a free pizza.
So like, but the thing is that gig I didn't know he was on, right? So
He didn't know he was on.
So I just walked into the menu and it's like it's Tez Ilyas, Noreen Khan, Simon. What's going on?
Closing as well, man.
Who pulled out of that? I think it was somebody like somebody that was like they would have wanted to see. Like it would have
just say an Asian act.
I think there was an Asian act from.
Yeah, it was an
down
Asian act, but I'm
south-
just trying to
down
think
south that
who it
pulled out
was.
something.
Yeah.
They just got you.
But I think you were in Newcastle on the way.
Yeah,
back.
because I bought
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah.
didn't I? Yeah, I bought Jordan, didn't I?
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, Jordan was in
You should let him do 5. That would have been
Should have
funny.
chucked Jordan on.
You should have put him on before you.
Oh my god, like that would have been amazing. Like, just do you know what?
Yeah.
Let him do his 9/11 jokes.
Yeah, just for the story of like,
Yeah.
Jordan in front of an Asian audience, right? Just doing his thing. That would be amazing.
So I was the Blackwood touring. Do you just go on cold, or does he do a bit before you? Or
No,
something?
he's going cold.
Do you? Do you like going on cold?
I don't mind it. I feel like the majority, like his audience is cool most of the time.
Bit chatty on, a bit shouty outy.
So it depends. Like sometimes you'll go and like it will be, like they're not interested in you at all, right?
Yeah.
So they're just like,
It's funny that.
no. Just bring the beautiful man that is Richard Blackwood. Now.
Yeah.
What is this fucking?
Yeah.
What is this samosa doing here?
Yeah.
I mean,
You see, like the women at the
bring
front.
out the steak. We ordered the steak. Why are you trying to force samosas down my throat? Right? I don't want a bargee. Fuck off. Right? So you're like, I'm just gonna have to suffer through it. This is not I'm literally the fluffer here.
Yeah.
I just need to warm up. That comedy is gonna happen at some point. So just listen to these depression jokes right now.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah. But like some of them are just like genuinely really cool. But I found like now, because obviously I'm really new to doing tour support, especially going on cold. Because most of the time when I've done it, someone's introduced me on, usually the person who's like tour it is.
Yeah.
And like, you know, they've judged them up already going, yeah, I'm in the building. So like, oh, sick. And then they're like, he's my friend. You're going to like him.
I'm coming and I back him.
Yeah. And then I go outside and I'm like, yeah, I'm his friend.
So with Blackwood, doesn't even shisha. As in like off stage.
No.
Oh, that is cold.
Oh, who shouts you on? The town tech?
No, I shot myself on.
Oh, that's cold. That is cold.
Doing you nasty there. isn't it?
That's proper cold.
Thing is though, you got to like,
I go on cold with Milo, but I get like you get
Voice of God.
Voice of God. I'm really excited being one of my best mates. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, see, the thing is though, I like doing that. Right.
Yeah.
I genuinely like doing it. Like he offered to do it for me a couple of times, and I was just like, nah, do you know what? Like after I'd done it the first time, because in my head I was just, I take it as a point of like, fuck it, like I'll have to work hard.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's fine. I'll do it.
Oh no, not
You know
me.
what I
I
mean?
go anything that makes it easier. I'm gonna do that. It's like, Kane, can you just do 5 before me? He's like, no.
I mean, so that's me. But like, I like to tell him before I go on stage, like when I'm off my mic, I'm just like explain it to him a little bit about what's going on. Like he's here, don't worry about it. But like before that, you know, it's just gonna be me, and we're gonna chat. I basically say like my literal title today is support, but I'm gonna need yours, right?
Yeah.
So and I just go on and like fucking
sympathy shag them.
So hopefully eventually, like, you know, because one time you got them laughing, it's cool. Like afterwards, you're just like, okay, like this is gonna be the worst gig in the world. Like, but if they don't laugh at your first joke, you're like, oh, okay. So if I go on and say hello, motherfuckers, and they're like, who the fuck are you?
So after you've come off for the second half, do you have to go on again or not?
No.
Because that's the best bit about doing Canes, is because I used to say, oh, there's gonna be a break, then I'll come back on and do some time, and then bring Kane on. But then it's so much more fun to come out a second time when it's just me, because some of the faces in the crowd. So I go on, and then Kane goes, welcome everyone back to the show, and they go, oh, it's Kane again. And then he goes, welcome back, my support, Simon was. And then they're like, they literally can see, because they don't know how long I'm going to do. And it's just glorious.
So that happened to me, and I never. So I think I did it not for Richard, but I did it for like someone else. I can't remember. Elliot Jr. Like I think he's a Jamaican-based comic, right? Oh yeah, that's Dale Elliot Jr. Right? No, he's from, I think, like America or something. Like, he's not.
Right.
Like, he's not based here. And he was doing. I think he was doing the Frog, and like they needed a last-minute tour support, so I came on, and like this was like when I was about 2 years in. I had no idea what tour support is.
Flying.
And like it just went, oh, like no introduction, go on. So that was the first time I ever went on cold. I went on and like within about 5 minutes, because like the entire audience is quite clearly like Jamaican.
Yeah,
they're into it, right? And I'm like, fuck, I've never done like a full on like Jamaican audience. And like I started explaining what the fuck was going on, and some guy at the back just went, "Get on with it, then."
I love that.
that's fair play.
And I was like, oh, tell me you're at a black gig without telling me you're at a black gig.
I love that.
So I did that. And
that's why I say he has to go back on. I reckon Kane, he knows what black gigs are like. And he's like, I'm not going on till they're all sat down. And there's no way they're all going to be sat down when the show starts again.
They are, though.
So I got off stage, and like I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna good account of myself considering everything. And then I'm just sat there and I'm like, yo, mate, have a good one. And he went, could you do another 5? And I'm like, I barely have a 20. You realise that? Like, what I'm meant to do? Go and says, yeah, just compare for a bit, have fun. And I'm like, they don't like me, mate.
You got to lean into that fire. You got to learn to love it, baby.
Okay. Like.
That's support.
You should be allowed to say something there, though.
So I went back for about
You should be allowed to like lean into him a little bit. I think.
Yeah. So I went back for about 5 minutes. I took the piss about the fact that I'm back on. Like I was just like, I understand what's going on. So I took the piss out of like thingy. Then I threw a joke in, and it just went, "Yo, it's Dale Elliot Jr. Everyone, I'm going home. I'll see you later."
As soon as you see him side of the stage, like you're getting on.
Yeah, it's all support's fun, man. You've done loads then for 3 years. Fucking flying.
Yeah,
I'm just
what are you going to be like after 10?
I'm just a sick guy, me.
Maybe one of these who flies too close to the sun, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't go back.
And on top of that, he's like, I'm happy. Like I don't need any of that. I just want like to be good. That's it. I want to be a good comic. I don't give a fuck about like.
Yeah, but the longer you go, the more you'll go. Actually, I want to be.
Yeah. Wait till you got kids.
Yeah, but the thing is, at the same time, is like you got to find when you
can't be a good comic when you're trying to buy Actimel. You know. Like.
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, it's difficult because like I'm finally comfortable and like I know what I'm doing in like that sense, like doing comedy and like I've got 20. I'm working on that, like, you know, fucking when I've got an avenue to like talk shit when I write stupid shit down. Yeah. And like I'm happy doing that. And then obviously like these really nice gigs pop up of like doing tour support for like these really cool people. But then also I'm just like but I'm happy right now doing that. And like, a lot of people will be like, oh, why don't you do stuff online and all that? And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, you know.
When you got your voice, like you say, you have to own your writing stuff, and like you said, you start to write more cerebral stuff. Like you basically it sounds like you're finding who you want to be, sort of thing, and then once you find that is when you want to start doing stuff online. Like, problem is that who knows when that comes.
Exactly, that could happen in a year, or that could happen in 4 years. Like, I don't know.
Some people, it happens the minute they step on stage. Like, fair play, but like I say, most people it takes over time. Like, only happened for me a few years ago.
667 episodes, you know what I mean? Like, another 167, you guys are going to be like, flying. We know what we're doing now, lads.
Long that. It's long that, isn't it? It is long.
167 episodes is a lot of episodes, lads.
Well, one day you'll be on the cafe list there, mate.
Yeah, I say Faizan's a cafe act, yeah.
Yeah. Put you on there now if you want.
What?
That's how we separate comics.
Yeah.
Are you a curry act or a cafe act?
So what makes a curry act?
Whether you
get
be on,
curry at
whether
the gig you're doing.
you smash a gig where they're getting a free curry.
Okay.
So the tickets are £10 and a curry.
Yeah.
Ticket £10, get your comedy and your curry. Cafes in a little bistro.
Yeah, they listen.
Probably
They listen to you at cafe
some
gigs.
pastries, give you a bit of time.
It's going to sound really odd, but I feel like I'm a fit slap bang in the middle of both of them.
No.
Well, is it? Well, there's a few on there, but we had to be we had to rule with an iron fist and go. You
Rule with an iron fist.
You're coming for curry. Do you know what I mean? There's a few on there that can straddle both.
There's people who'll do well at both gigs, but
Yeah,
you know, like you're a cafe act.
Yeah, there's a theme at the curry end, I'm not going to lie.
yeah, people that are good.
Killers.
Yeah, the people that are good. Successful comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good God.
Yeah, there's no cafe act talking about fingering, you know what I mean? You haven't got a finger and bit, you're in the cafe.
Yeah. It's bleak, isn't it, man? It's fucking bleak.
We all want to be a cafe act, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you can be.
Well, we all strive to be, but
Yeah, but you get tricked into it, don't you, sometimes?
killing is...
Tricked
being
in,
a
you
cafe
get tricked
As
into your
Shaquille's.
circuit.
As Shaquille, what is it? Not Shaquille O'Neal, fucking hell, you do I mean? What a fucking divvy. Patrice, as Patrice says, killing is easy. That's the problem.
Kidding, easy.
Anyway. I don't know, really, no. I'm a bit...
Are we done now? Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything left you want to ask him? We'll discuss.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Faizan Shah, haha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that now. That's it, yeah. Faizan.shah.
Bleep that handle out.
Not haha.
Anything to promote? Anything coming up?
Nothing personally.
No.
Just doing stuff in it.
Just getting better.
You know, just working at circuit.
But like, I'd like to. Do you know what
I've seen your name a lot. Is Ben Silver now becoming a thorn in your side?
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you about.
No.
Yeah, how was the Berry Met?
I've seen you coming like second to Ben a couple of
The
times.
thing is right, Ben, and I said it to him. Ben is a master of chuckle fucking. Right?
He's a curry act. Like.
In that he in that like he won't let the
It's
audience.
quite ironic you're not on the curry list, to be fair. It's
Yeah,
slightly
exactly.
racist. But,
But Ishan's on the cafe list, so
yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of Asian acts will be cafe from. It's like you're trying to stay away from the curries.
yeah, because like, what is a curry night? No.
It can sound a dodgy list,
It
but
sounds
yeah.
like a fucking nightmare. Thank you very much. He's very good at latching, like getting the audience completely latched onto the bit
Yeah,
and just like fucking hammering until they're fucking like just fucked from chuckling so much. Like he's so good, man.
So what was the running order for the comp? Did you get a good lane or
Nah, I opened.
lane one?
it's good, solid. Coming second if you're open. No, that's a good
It
going.
was me, Manny and Silver.
Silver got middle.
Yeah, and then Al Stevenson break, and then Al Stevenson, Becky Umbers, and Lavelle Smith closing.
Oh,
Yeah.
And was it a fair decision?
No. Did you know
You
what?
should have won.
Like, nah,
Ben should have
Ben
won.
should have won. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the amount of times because I think me and him were on
All the comedy because I've seen you and him. on
Hot Water Comedian of the
Right.
year that we were both in it together, and he
Yeah.
absolutely roofed it that day as well. And like but the thing is like you can't say that. You know when you look at a comic and you're like, mate, there's
Yeah.
that is like whatever's happening here. You deserve your flowers. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and turn around and go, nah. Do you know what? You got that because of this and this and even that.
You can.
It'll come.
Take him down.
No point,
It'll
fam.
come.
No point.
What was it an audience vote or was it?
No, it was panel.
Who was on the fuck?
Yeah.
Rob.
Right. That it?
All of a sudden, everyone that panel was proper. That panel was
Hey,
proper.
Rob was on a panel for me one time, mate. Didn't help. Go
Rob, and then somebody from the Met,
on. Right.
like somebody from like the venue. I think it was just a 2-person panel.
You done World Series? You done that, yeah?
I did that way too early. Like I ended up doing that in my first year.
Still do it again.
I mean,
You're not allowed, are you?
You do weekends there, do you?
what to say? It's like, this has been the most petty thing ever. It's like, but then
Doing Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
But then it's like, what happens if I fucking lose?
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Take them back, take the drinks back.
I don't even win the panel prize. It's just like, that guy's shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's fives as well, mate. Fives are fucking hard. Like,
I think I can do a 5, man.
I think I can do a 5 as well, but
I'll
like
do a
to
five,
do a
nah.
competition 5 is fucking hard after a while when you've got more time to play with. Like,
I don't know. I think I
Yeah, but he's a cafe act, don't forget.
I like 5s and 10s.
Takes him 3 minutes to say hello.
yeah, true.
We're out killing from
Yeah,
half a
absolutely.
minute
We're like
earlier.
the what's the country that brawls in boxing? Mexicans.
Yeah.
That's what I like in it too. Like a brawler, Mexico. They just stand and bang.
I just love the fact that you guys are like the heroes of comedy and we're just like some sort of fucking fusty posh twats on the other side. Like, hey, hello, what's the deal with greetings anyway?
Exactly.
We want bags for life and bin day, mate, and fuck off.
You know what?
I'm depressed. Kill yourself then. That's
Yeah.
it. Done.
I live in like, you know what that's just reminding me of? I live in Oldham now, right? And I get the tram, and like, my mum lives on the other end of the tram. So like, my mum lives like in Burnage, but the Didsbury line is a thing, right? So I'll get on the tram from Oldham, and everyone on the tram at Oldham is like from Oldham, obviously. So like, these motherfuckers are having wine and gin at like fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, and like. One time I saw a man charging a power bank with another power bank. Like, what the fuck is going on in this place?
Okay.
But then the moment you hit town, like everyone from Oldham gets off, and then everyone who's going to Didsbury gets on, and it's just Yellow Max and Doc Martens, top bags.
Yeah. They're the cafe audience, bro.
I was like, you guys want to come to a working program?
Yeah. You got any flyer after Didsbury?
Can't fly until I get to town. Man. Right, sweet. Faizan.Shah, haha, not on to promote. Lovely. Thanks very much.
Say that.